What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally. Trip, so many of us have gone through so much stuff that we forget who we are. Stay with me. We're going to get deep today, okay? We allow our circumstances, whatever it is that we've gone through, whatever it is that we're going through, we allow those things to rob us of the memories of who we are, of all the beautiful things that we are. One of the things that my last situation, my last relationship, um, that ended in 23, I forgot that, man, I enjoyed listening to love music. You know what I mean? I enjoyed listening to the old school, 70s, some 80s, um, and even some 90s stuff that, was about just making love and just about love. You know what I mean? And I forgot that I enjoyed listening to that music. You know what I mean? And I was meditating earlier, and I was just meditating, and I had some music playing in the background, and something put it on my heart to put on Pandora. And I hadn't listened to that in a while, you know what I mean? But I'm listening to some of the old school love music, and it just hit me as I was meditating. It's like, man, this is who you are. You like this. This is you. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. And so I was talking to somebody else earlier, and I asked them, I said, man, what should I talk about in my next video? And the person hit me back and said, talk about love language. And it's a trip because here it is, me, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this love music. And they're telling me to talk about love language. And the trip is so many of us, we want to be in love. So many of us, man, we're manifesting and praying and crying out to God, man, God, just give me another chance. God, I'll promise I'll get it right and da 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 da. And man, I know I messed up last time and da 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 and all this other crazy stuff. You know what I mean? But we don't really know who we are when it comes to love. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. And so there's a book that came out years ago, and I've made videos about this in the past. I believe the guy's name was Chapman. I can't remember his first name. He wrote this book called The Five Love Languages. The Five Love Languages. And the trip is, so many of us, we talk about love. We talk about being in love, and yet we don't even understand our own love language. We don't understand what love means to us, how somebody's showing love to us. So many of us, we want to give love, but we don't even know how to receive love. It's going to get deep today, I promise you that. We don't know how to receive love. We don't know when somebody's loving on us. We don't understand how that somebody's loving on us because we don't understand our love language, nor do we understand the other person's love language. How can you be in love with somebody? How can you love somebody and you not even understand the language in which they express love to you? How can you be in love with somebody? How can you express your love to somebody when you don't even understand the language in which you're expressing love to them? So many of us, we love on people. We love on people, and we love people authentically and genuinely. But what God had to show me is it don't mean anything if you're not saying the same language. If you're not speaking a language that they can understand. You love them, but they don't know it. They know it, but they don't feel it. They know it because you say it. But maybe that's not the language in which they receive love. We got to catch this. We got to understand this. You could tell somebody you love them all day long, but if your actions isn't reflective of what you're saying, that love is not that love that you're saying you have is not being given to them. They can't receive it. You could tell somebody you love them. You could show somebody you love them because you're taking care of them and da 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 all this other stuff. And your act of your service, your love language is act of service. So you're doing all this stuff for this person and you're expressing your love through the things that you do for this person, but that person may not receive love in that capacity. That person may not understand that language, what you're speaking. They see what you're doing, they're appreciative of what you're doing, but that doesn't resonate with love to them. We got to catch this. We got to understand this. There are 5 love languages, 5 basic love languages. Act of service, what you're doing for somebody else. Touch, intimate touch, how you touch them. Words of affirmation, gifts, and quality time. Quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, intimate touch are the 5 love languages. We got to understand this. And what I've had to learn for me, and most guys surveyed, they receive love by touch, physical touch, intimate touch. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. And it doesn't always have to be sexual. It's not about sex. You could touch somebody. You could just put your hands on somebody's back. You could just hold somebody's hand. It could be a massage. It could be just you been right next to them and them holding you. It could be a hug, physical touch. The trip is, for me, God help me. I love being physically touched. And again, it doesn't have to be sexual. Sexual touch and physical touch, intimate touch, is not always the same thing. You can let somebody touch you and that not be love. You're not seeing love, you're not feeling love, it's just sex. Somebody can touch you in an intimate capacity. It could just be as simple putting a hand on your face. It could be as simple just putting their hand on your back. It could be something simple as them just touching you, them playing in your hair. And that'll mean the world to you. That'll mean the world to them. One of the things I'm realizing is that a lot of people don't understand intimate touch. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people have never really been touched in that capacity. Where I could just give you a hug and it just makes you melt. I could give you a hug and just hold you, and you all your fears and concerns and cares of the world go completely away. All your anxiety goes completely away. And in that moment, as I'm holding you, you can feel as though you're in the presence of God. In that moment, as I'm holding you, you feel as though, man, God Himself is hugging you. God Himself is reached down and is touching you. How do you love? How do you love? For me, I've had to realize that I express my love through all 5 areas. I love giving gifts. I love giving gifts. I love telling people how much they mean to me. I love telling people how much I value them, how much I love them. I love spending quality time. And again, quality time don't have to be sexual. Quality time, we're just sitting here, just watching a movie. We could just be sitting here, just reading a book. We could just be sitting here, just holding each other and just laughing and shooting a breeze and just doing stupid ass shit. But we're with each other. You got my undivided attention. I got your undivided attention. We got to grow up emotionally. We have to grow up emotionally and understand that, man, okay, it's great that you want to be in love, but how do you express your love? And how you express your love, is that been received by the person you're with? Is that a language that they understand? So often, so man, I do this and I do this and I do this, but that person don't receive that as love. It's a trip to that, the backside to that. What God decided to show me, that in the process of understanding our love language, that is also how uh, areas where we've been hurt. Stay with me. I love giving gifts. I love giving words of affirmation. I love spending quality time. I love physically touching others. I love doing all of those things. I love doing things for other people. But something God had to show me was, that's great. That's great. But understand something. Are you doing it because you're longing for that yourself? Are you doing it? Are you expressing love? Are you giving? Are you doing your acts of service? Are you sending, giving these words of affirmations and all these? Because you need to hear that. Because you need somebody to do that for you. Because nobody did that for you as a kid. Because nobody valued you or told you how much they loved you. Nobody told you how proud they were of you. Nobody told you how beautiful and wise you were. And so you need these words of affirmation, because your daddy didn't give them to you, because your mama didn't give them to you. The quality time that you're longing for and that you need, is that because you got some pain in that area, because nobody ever really wanted to spend quality time with you. They wanted to have sex with you, but other than sex, they really didn't want to spend time with you. The physical touch, is that because your parents didn't hold you enough? Is that because you didn't, you wasn't kissed as a kid? We got to understand this. And so when you give love, or when you express what you believe to be your love language, are you expressing those things out of love, or are you expressing those things from the trauma that you haven't quite healed yet? We got to catch this. It's easy to talk about the five love languages, but the counter side to that, the backside to that, is that we have to dive deeper. We have to dive deeper into the five love languages. And diving deeper is okay, wait a minute. Is this coming from trauma? Is this coming from a need within me to feel validated, to feel accepted, to feel loved? Am I doing this because I need somebody to validate me? Am I doing this because I need you to think the world of me? Am I doing because I want you to think that I'm a good person? Or am I just freely doing it because that's who I am? Because that's how I express love. And there's no ulterior motive behind it. I'm not buying you stuff because I want you to think that, man, I'm the best guy there is. I'm not buying you stuff because I need you to affirm me or, think that, man, this guy's all that and this guy's not selfish and this guy loves me and he's spoiling me and pampering me and all this other superficial stuff. Am I doing it because I need my ego stroked? Or am I doing this because I genuinely, authentically love you? And there's no strings attached. So many people, they'll say nice things to you, and the whole time they have ulterior motives. The whole time they're trying to mind fuck you. The whole time they're trying to get you caught up in your emotions. They don't really mean the shit they're saying. They're saying it because they know you need to hear it. They're saying it because they know that it's fucking you up and they got your head spinning. And you're falling all in love with them because they're giving you what you need. And the whole time, there's ulterior motives behind them giving that to you. And it's not coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of manipulation. It's coming from a place of control. It's coming from a place of them being damaged. We got to grow up. We got to understand the five love languages. But deeper than just the five love languages is that my pain? Is that my trauma? Or have I healed that? And it's truly coming from a place of love. I love being around the person I'm with. But so many of us, we like being around people because we don't want to be alone. And so we'll spend all this quality time with them. Not because we love them, but because we're afraid to be by ourselves. We got to catch this. We got to understand this. How do you love? How do you express your love? Are you expressing love or are you expressing the pain and the trauma that you haven't quite dealt with yet? And see, here's the trick. Many of us have never dove past how we express love. We'll give our body, we'll give our mind, we'll give everything to this person. And we say we do it out of love, when the reality, we're doing it out of trauma. I want you to love me. I need you to validate me. I need you to think the world of me. I need you to stroke my ego. So are you really expressing love? Are you really giving love? Are you really expressing trauma masked as love? When you do for people, are you doing it from a place of genuine love? Or are you doing it because this is what's expected? Are you doing it because you want people to give back to you? Are you doing it because you want people to see all the nice things you do, which feeds your fucking ego? We got to grow up. We got to understand who we are. We got to understand how we receive love. We got to understand how we express love. Me, I've never really been big into receiving gifts at all. It's never really been my thing. I've never really gotten gifts, so that's never really been my thing. I've always bought for everybody else. I'm a natural born giver, just naturally. I'll give my all. I'll give my last because that's who I am, with no strings attached. Don't expect anything in return. How do you express love? How do you receive love? Do you even know? And I've said this so many times in the past. You can make love to somebody without having sex. You can make love to somebody just by holding their hand. You can make love with somebody just by looking into their eyes. You can make love to somebody just by holding them. Going back to acts of service. I love cooking. When I cook and when I'm cooking for others, that's an expression of my love. Because I'm putting my love, my essence, my all into that meal. For them. When I'm giving someone a massage, I'm expressing love. I'm making love to them. It don't have to be sexual. We got to understand that. How do you express love? How do you receive love? Man, hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I get it that we want to be loved. I get it we want to be in loving relationships that nurture us and heal us and just help us grow and evolve into the best version of ourselves. I get that. But you got to understand this first. You got to know who the fuck you are first. And understanding who you are is knowing your love language, how you receive love, and how you express love. We got to understand that. Because if the person you're with don't receive love the way you express love, you're going to have to change the fuck up. You're going to have to learn how to express love in the way that they can receive it. And then when you really truly heal from your pain and your trauma, I believe, this is me, I believe that you will express love in all those 5 categories. All 5 of those areas will be your 5 love language in which you express your love. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.